Things my evil stepmother did to me, and my dad never questioned her about it. Now, as a little backstory, unfortunately, when I was 8 years old, my mom did pass away. And this is a whole nother story, but it took my dad 2 years to get custody of us. So I was living with him at the age of 10, and he was already married to this lady, so the first thing I remember this lady doing to me was at the age of 11, this woman looked at me in the eye and told me I was going to be a slut like my mother. Now, even though my mom died when I was 8 years old, I did know what kind of woman she was. I never met any of her boyfriends. She never had any men around me. So that woman saying that was completely false. And, like, not only was that something so horrible and disgusting to say, I was literally only 11 years old. I did not know what any of that type of intercourse, anything like that. I didn't know what any of that meant. So for her to say that to me was very low down and disgusting. And looking back on it, it does make sense as to why she would say stuff like that about my mom. She literally had a whole rant on Facebook about my mom while my mom was still alive. And when my mom died, I guess she passed the beef down to me. The next thing I remember her doing is around the same age, around 11 or 12, I had a diary and I wrote about her because she was being mean to me. Now, I don't remember the exact details on like what I said, but I know for a fact that I call her like the Wicked Witch of the West or something like that, because when I came home, my diary was on my bed and she was like, "Oh, you call me the Wicked Witch of the West? Honey, I'm from the South." Oh, okay. Like, what's your beef with a child? I don't understand that. The next thing that I remember happened to me was going to be like the summer before freshman year of high school. I remember my dad had given me $100 for watching my siblings, and for some reason or another, it was just me and her, and we had went to the mall. Mind you, my dad gave me the $100 and told me I could do whatever the freak I wanted with it. So I went to the mall. I think I went to like American Eagle or something, and I bought me a pair of jeans. Now, jeans, especially at the mall, cost a little bit of money, so I think I ended up spending like $68. But it doesn't matter because it was my money that I earned, that my dad gave me. Now, a couple days later, my brother, my full-blooded brother, and my half-siblings were all getting like shoes for the new school year. And my dad was like, "Hey, where's Araya's?" And fast forward a few days later, my dad had actually like told her to get the kids, like us, some shoes for the new school year as well. And she ended up giving all my other siblings something except for me. And the reason why she did this is she was like, well, she had $100 and we went to the mall. She could have bought her own shoes. I think this was probably one of the rarest moments that my dad kind of saw a glimpse of her meanness. And he ended up getting me some shoes. The next thing I remember her doing is when it was probably around like after my 13th birthday, my mother's mom, my grandmother, and my mom's cousin, they came down to see me, and my family history is kind of all over the place, so I really can't get into it now, but just know it was a big deal for them to come see me and for them to spend my birthday with me and spend money on me. That's a key word, spend money. Mind you, my grandmother and my mom's cousin, they ended up buying me shoes, clothes, the whole thing for my birthday. And then for whatever reason, I think like a couple weeks or a month later, I ended up getting in trouble. And she ended up taking all of the clothes and the shoes that my grandmother and my cousin got for me, and she gave them to Goodwill when I was in the car and laughed. The next thing happened to me as a teenager, and as a teen, I was really insecure about my body, the way I looked. I was just not happy with myself, which she knew, and she kind of was a contributing factor because more oftentimes than not, she would always comment about me, my body, my looks. But one of the comments that really stuck out to me in particular was when one of these days I was literally like walking up to the kitchen because we had an upstairs and a downstairs. My room was downstairs, so I came upstairs, and she was sitting in the living room, and as I'm walking to the kitchen minding my own business, she literally goes, "Why do you walk like that? You sound so loud. You got heavy feet." And me hearing that as a kid, I did not know what the hell that meant. What does that mean? Even though what she said was so stupid and it made no sense, it still did hurt me as a kid. And I remembered up until recently, like a few years ago, I was self-conscious about the way I was walking and if people could hear me walking loud. So my makeup's done, so I think I'll put a stop on the trauma dumping for now. Unfortunately, I have a lot more stories, not just about her, but my life in general. So if you want more story times, let me know. Thank you for listening.
Okay, a few people have asked me to do a story time on the video that I posted yesterday, so I'm going to try my best to tell y'all the story. If y'all have any questions, I will answer the questions. but I'm going to try to leave it like short, simple, and sweet. That apartment that I posted yesterday is located in Waco, Texas. It's like the Belmead area. A lot of people are saying like that area is bad, which that may be true, but this has to do with a person. This has nothing to do with that area. It's a person. So my mom and me lived in that apartment in 2012. I was 9. My mom ended up meeting a man while he was in prison. My mom was not in prison. He was in prison, and they were like pen pals. Eventually, they ended up getting married while he was still locked up in prison. And then he got out of prison and moved in with us for a short amount of time, and then he had to go to the town that his charges first happened in because he was on parole. So we moved there with him, and my mom kept the apartment in Waco. An incident happened, and he ended up getting upset, and he hurt my mom and asked her if she wanted to in front of me, and he pulled out a thing that you cut vegetables with. My mom ended up getting a hold of the phone, ran to the bathroom, locked herself in the bathroom, and called the cops. He then proceeded to take the thing that you cut the vegetables with and cut himself, and then called the cops and said, "Hey, my wife just cut me." He left. My mom came out of the bathroom. The cops came. The cops told my mom basically they couldn't take him to jail without taking her to jail. My mom had me. We were not around any family, so my mom told them no. Which, if you ask me, Port Arthur PD is fucked up for that, because that man went into prison when he was 16 and got out when he was 32. So, for attempted murder. So, and he was on parole. Y'all should have took him to jail regardless. The cop even told her, like, I remember dealing with him back then when he was out and free, and he's like a terrible guy, but they still didn't take him to jail. Doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, fast forward to Sunday, me and my mom ended up packing up our U-Haul, and we went back to Waco. It was Sunday. We went to church. We grabbed McDonald's and Redbox movies, and we were sitting at home on the couch, and my mom had 3 locks plus the little lock that goes like that, and we heard, well, the other locks were locked, so whoever was trying to unlock the door couldn't get in. I look out the window, and the window is like the front area. It's the window and the front door, so this little space between you can't see from the peephole or the window. I told my mom that there was a man that I'd never seen before, and so my mom went to go open the door, and as she was opening the door, someone was coming in through the door. It ended up being her husband at the time, and and told her that she was going to get dressed, she was going to go to Port Arthur, and she was going to drop the charges. He held my mom at the whole time and followed her around while she got dressed. Then he told her that we were going to go downstairs and we were going to get in the truck, and if we tried anything, he was going to. So we were on our best behavior. We didn't do anything. My mom had a single cab Ford Ranger 5-speed, so he couldn't drive it, so my mom had to drive it. It was my mom driving, me in the middle, and then him. Let me insert a picture of him so y'all can understand what I'm about to say. This was him at one of our trials. I feel like he's about 400 pounds, if not more. And this is another picture. That little tattoo that you see right there on his chest, right there is God and the devil playing chess on his chest, and the devil is putting down the last piece. That's how evil that man is. Right there, that tells you a lot. Anyways, he's like 400, probably pushing 500 pounds. So I just seen the imprint in his pants, and I just remember praying, like, I just wish that it would have disappeared. We ended up driving past the police station, and once again, I was praying that the police would just pull us over and everything would be fine. That did not happen. We ended up picking up 2 guys from a motel, and the 2 guys went back to our apartment with us. For what felt like an eternity was him just sitting between my mom's legs, like would not let her move, would not let her go anywhere. and I guess just trying to reconcile, I think is the word, reconcile the relationship. Obviously, my mom was not going for that. Then we ended up all going downstairs. The two guys were downstairs the whole time while the three of us were upstairs. But then we're all downstairs together at one point. I told my mom that I had to use the restroom, and she told her husband, Carnell Pettiton is his name. She told him that she was going to take me to the restroom. The way that the apartment is, actually, let me find a picture. Okay, you can tell in this picture right here, this little thing in the corner of the left picture is the front door, and then right in front of it is the stairs. So my mom was acting like she was gonna go up the stairs and ended up grabbing the front door. She was trying to unlock it and she was like pulling me out of the front door, but I was pulling back because I could already see him coming. He was running at full speed. He was coming for us. So my thoughts then were that I was trying to pull back to protect her. I don't know. I can't sit there and think on it. But he ended up getting her and cornering her like the door and the wall. So she was cornered right here. And she ended up like escaping from that little corner and ended up on like the third stair. And he said something along the lines of like, dust away or dusted on, I don't know, some thug term that I don't know. And then he 3 times. And I'm standing right here. My mom is right here on the stairs. And he is right here, right in front of her. I just remember seeing her fall to the floor. And that is like super traumatic to me. The best way to describe it is she was already gone, but she still had a little life in her. I described it as a fish out of water. And I just remember seeing the blood spread. And it was spreading fast. Like, if I wasn't grabbed, the blood would have been on my feet. So somebody grabbed me. One of the guys grabbed me. And at the time, that guy was 17 years old. He grabbed me and he ran out of the house with me and ended up coming back in with me because there was nowhere for us to go. Carnell, my mom's husband at the time, grabbed all of the phones out of the house and we all took off running. And I remember him asking me what happened, and I just looked at him and I was like, I don't know. I was trying to play it off like I don't know. I didn't want him to do the same thing to me. So we ended up getting in the old Suburban that my mom had bought him, and we made a few stops. One of the stops was at a Dairy Queen, and we parked by the dumpster. You know how they have like the dumpsters and like the cinder block things around it? We stopped at one of those, and what happened there was they told me to stay in the truck, don't get out, and his plan was to leave me there. One of the guys told him, not yet, let's do it later. So we kept driving, and he ended up going into the gas station and buying something. And the guy that was driving turned around and told me, I'm going to get you some help. So as we were driving, it was like I had been praying for this, and it finally happened. A cop pulled us over. And they go to the passenger side because we were on the highway, and Carnell, my mom's husband at the time, was in the passenger seat. She pulled him out to the back and was questioning him, like just asking him questions. And then she came back to the passenger side, and as she was going to speak, we all three were like, he just killed my mom. And the other guys were like, he just killed his wife. Like, and that was that. I mean, there's more to the story, like trial and my life after that. But that's what happened in that house. There's nothing bad about the house. It's about the people that live in the house. But this video is about to end, so I just want to say thank y'all.
Alright, so if you don't know me, my name is Allie. This is my puppy Hazel. I am sitting in my car and I'm having a revelation on my life. It sucks. I just got fired / quit my job due to lots of things that I can't talk about because I will get sued. And I live in a small town where getting a job is incredibly difficult. I'm sitting here in a Tractor Supply parking lot. Don't even care if people see me recording at this rate because I'm just so upset and I have no one to talk to about it besides my mom. Like I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, like I wish I could have like a friend over, you know, like to make me feel better. I don't have any friends. Like all my friends either live far away or they moved away so they didn't have to deal with this. I don't have the luxury of being able to move because that also costs money in this economy. There's just like, how do I live? I'm 19 years old and I can't afford to live. Like I just had to buy my dog who has kidney problems dog food that's not medicated because I can't afford her medicated dog food. So I had to do my best and get what I could get. And like I just don't understand, like I am such a like giving person. Like if you look on my page, like I give, like that's my love language and I love to do it. And like it seems like no matter how hard I try, life always decides to like kick me down. And I know that's like everybody, like everyone has their problems, but like it's just so hard. Like how do they, like in the economy, expect us to live like coming out of high school? And it's so hard and stressful, and my heart, it just hurts all the time, and I have anxiety, and I've been through the ringer already with my childhood. And it's like, when does it even out? Like when does it stop being so hard? Like I know everyone's gonna be like, well, life's always hard for everyone, put your big girl panties on. Like I am, but it's just I can't, like I don't know what to do. So I'm coming onto TikTok. I've been trying for the last year to make something out of TikTok, but I've kind of just flopped. So I'm praying that this video doesn't flop. If it reaches your For You page, please watch the whole thing through. I'm trying to get in the creator rewards program. I'm trying. So if this lands on your For You page, thank you. If you can relate, please comment. Anything will help. But that's all I'm going to say. It's my quick rant because I have no one else to talk to. Everyone else is busy or doing something else. So that's it.
Story time on how I found out one of my closest friends was talking shit about me. Basically started off like any other fucking friendship. Like, girl, we would hang out all the time. She's telling me about this boy and she's telling me about how like they're talking. Me being a supportive friend, I'm like, okay, period, y'all cute, you know, I'm supporting it. I'm telling her like y'all would be cute together. Boom, they end up getting together. And now that they're together, me and her, like, we never hang out anymore. I would text her to hang out and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't, I have plans with him. I'm like, okay, I understand that, because when people get into a relationship, that's usually all they focus on. You know, some people, like, they don't talk to their friends anymore. You know, I've been there, done that, so I didn't judge. Okay, so now this is where I like started peeping, like, low-key, she's being a weirdo. So this one day I go to school, right? I get there at literally like the exact same time she got there. I'm talking to her in the front of the school. I'm telling her like, hey, like, when you're done with your work, because at my school, whenever you're done with your work, you can leave already. I told her, I was like, let me know when you're done with your work so we can go hang out after school, because one of our other friends too, she is relevant to the story. When she goes to her school and she also hangs out with us after school. So I was like, I want to hang out with all you guys. I'm in class, right? I'm doing my work, right? Then I noticed like I'm literally almost done with my work. I need like probably 2 pages left, but the 2 pages are very simple. So I'm literally just stalling, looking at my phone, looking at the clock, you know, waiting for her to let me know like, when she's done so I could just go with her. So boom, I'm looking at the time, like there's still a lot of time passing by, and I'm like, hold on, like, is she ever even gonna tell me? You know, I was like, maybe she's still working. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna just get up, I'm gonna go to the hangout spot, I'm gonna go make my own TikToks. Boom, I get up, I finish my work, I turn it in, right? I leave. I go to the spot like where we all usually hang out. Tell me why as soon as I walk in there, she's already at the hangout spot with the other girl. And I'm like, whoa, bitch, what the fuck? Like, did I not tell you to text me? Okay. I'm like, I don't think they saw me, but I had walked past them and I went to the restroom inside. And I was like just thinking in there, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was low-key weird. Like, I peeped that shit. Like, so I got out the restroom, I had touched up my makeup in there, and I leave and I go up to them and I'm like, girl, why didn't you text me? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, my phone died. Guys, she was literally in front of my face on her phone. What are you talking about? And I'm the type of bitch, I notice when a bitch is lying, especially in my face. And it was obvious. She was literally on her phone. I didn't really say nothing. I just brushed it off. I was like, okay, whatever. It was weird though, right? Boom, we don't really hang out anymore. Like, we're not really talking as much at school, right? I sent her a pretty long text. I'm like, hey girl, like, I know we haven't really been hanging out as much or talking as much, but I want to let you know, like, I'm still your friend. I'm still here. If you ever, like, want to talk again or hang out, like, let me know. Like, I'm always gonna be here for you. And I was like, just let me know if you still fuck with me or not, so I know where we stand at, right? She texts back, she's reassuring me. She's like, don't worry girl, like, we're still friends. She was telling me, like, I just don't like to party, like, that's not really my kind of functions, because if you know me too, I love going out to party, right? Okay, fast forward, now we're all at school, right? And in our little group, there's like 6 of us, right? So we were all hanging out after school in like our little hangout spot. The topic of our hop gets brought up, which if you don't know, it's basically like this function in my city, right? We're all talking about it, you know, we're all planning to go. I'm like, I know she doesn't like to go out, but I'm gonna just still ask her because she's still right here in front of us. You know, we're making plans in front of her. I'm gonna still ask her if she wants to go. So I asked her, I'm like, hey girl, do you want to go? Like, I could probably pick you up, you know, we could go together. And she was like, oh no, like, that's not my type of thing. She's telling me, like, I don't really like going to stuff like that, right? I respect that. I'm like, okay, it's good. Not even like 5 minutes later, one of my other homegirls asked her, like, do you want to go? She was so quick to be like, oh yeah, let me ask my mom what she says. Bitch, did you not just tell me 5 minutes ago you don't want to go because this is not your type of function? Okay. So I definitely peeped that. I'm like, okay, now you're quick to say yes when somebody else asks you, but when I asked you, you come up with an excuse. All right. So boom, we all end up going to the function, right? The whole group chat. We're all outside. We're all chilling, right? Out of nowhere, boom, her sister starts getting into a fight. Her sister's getting literally her ass beat in front of us. I literally go like to the sister. I'm literally trying to hold on to her, like pull her away. Like, I'm telling you, them bitches had a good ass grip on her. So I couldn't really do much, but I was still trying to help. You feel me? Bitch. So we go home or whatever, and my homegirl sends me the video of the fight, and I'm like, damn, like, that's really crazy. So I posted on my story. I'm like, this shit was crazy, right? Not on my main account, not on my TikTok account. I posted it on my spam account, which I only have my friends, right? And now this is where I messed up, so I could definitely say I messed up, okay? When I posted it, I hid the girl from my story because anytime I posted anything about the girl, she would always tell me to delete it. Like, for example, one time I posted a picture of our Starbucks drink. Like, it wasn't even a picture of like our shoes in our drink or our face in our drink. It was literally just our drink set up. And I posted it and I tagged her, and she was like, oh, can you delete it and like just remove my tag? Like, you could repost it, just don't at me. Like, now you're acting like I'm your like your side dude or something. Like, you're not trying to be seen with me. Like, what? Like, that's so weird to me. So I just deleted that shit off my story, and I didn't even repost it because, bitch, you clearly don't want to be seen with me. So someone ends up showing the girl my story, and she texts me. She's like, why are you posting my sister's fight on your story and making it seem like it's funny and making fun of it? And she was like, you're putting my sister into more danger. Bitch, don't piss me off now. First of all, what do you mean I'm putting your sister into more danger? Nobody knows your sister. Your sister is a random. I don't even know your sister. All the people in my spam don't know who the fuck your sister is. Random, like I said. Then she starts telling me like, oh, you're a disrespectful friend. Like, you're fake because why are you posting this, this, and this? I had to tell the girl, hold on, because I wasn't even the one recording the fight. I wasn't the one sitting in the back laughing. Keep in mind, this girl didn't even help her sister at all. I was the one that had to help her sister. She didn't even try. She was over there just standing, trying to look mysterious, nonchalant. Girl, I don't give a fuck how good you look. If that's your sister, you better jump the fuck in. So I started telling her, like, girl, I was literally trying to help your sister. I did not need to put myself in that situation. Along with the rest of our friends, nobody was doing shit but me. Everybody else was literally in the back recording, laughing. I'm like, I was genuinely the only one that wasn't on my phone fucking recording, but you're over here getting mad at me. Okay, so this one I end up just telling her, like, girl, you obviously feel some type of way about me because you're not questioning my other friends because they also posted it on their stories. You're not over here making it a big deal about them, right? So I'm like, clearly you already have some shit going on with me, so I'm not gonna say nothing no more because clearly whatever I say isn't gonna change like the way you think about me. So I let it go, you know. I'm like, damn, like, shit, maybe I was a fucking shitty ass friend. I'm like, fuck, like, I just lost a friend. Like, that's fucking sad. Okay, now remember the part where I said that when she went to go hang out at our hangout place, she was with another girl, and I said she would be relevant in the story. Now, this is the part where she comes in. So those two girls had already been friends before me and her became friends, right? Me and her hang out. This is like the other girl, not the fake ass bitch, the other girl, right? So we're hanging out and I'm telling her like what the fuck happened, and she was like, girl, I'm sorry, like I never wanted to start anything because I didn't want to get in between you guys, but that girl did not like you. And I was like, girl, what the fuck do you mean? Explain. So since they were friends before me and the other girl became friends, I guess she would talk shit about me to the other girl, right? And the other girl told me, like, when she started noticing that me and you started getting closer, she was like, she stopped talking about you. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck you mean talking about me? Let me know. So she told me that the girl would just always complain, saying, like, she doesn't know she wants to be my friend. And she said that, like, when she would see me at school, she would turn to her and be like, let's run away from her. I didn't even ask what she would say about me because I do not want to know. Whatever the fuck she said about me, I don't care. And it just really upset me because I would have never expected that from her, and I would have never done that to her.
When I was 15, my boyfriend's mom spied on me with a baby monitor. So let's talk about it. Okay, so 15-year-old me caught like an insane amount of strays. I was genuinely like the most innocent kid of all time. I did not know anything about anything. My parents taught me nothing about anything. And this kid was like my first ever boyfriend. I think at this point we'd been dating for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks into my first ever relationship. Okay, so anyways, like obviously my parents and his parents were both like no rooms, no nothing. Like they had a lot of rules. But they let us like sit together on this couch. Trust the process with this lip as well. And basically how the couch was like couch, cup holder, couch, okay? And so like we sat on the same like side one, and then his like parents walked down, mind you, literally sitting there. Like I said, very innocent 15-year-old. Anyways, after I left, they crashed out apparently, and they're like, no more sitting on the same side of the couch. It can be cup holder like divider, and you guys hold hands over the cup holder. That's as close as you're getting. And so we're like, okay. At this point, I didn't even know how bad things were about to get. My parents are crazy as well, just so you know. So like this isn't even like the worst. But the next time I came to his house, we obviously like sat on the separate sides of the cup holder because, you know, rule follower. And then at one point we like moved down. We're like, okay, well, like we still want to like sit by each other, or like so you can have your arm around me, whatever. Get crazy, girl. So we sat on the floor and like literally sat by each other, not laying down, nothing. I think we kissed like once. Okay, and so we're sitting here on the floor. We like look up. Baby monitor. That baby monitor was never there before. She had been watching us the entire time we were hanging out, all of our conversations, everything. I don't know if it had sound or not. Not that anything we were saying was bad. We literally didn't do anything bad, but it's the fact that she was literally watching us. And when I left, she was like, I can't believe you guys sat like that. Like if that had recording, I would have sent that recording to her mom. I didn't do anything, girl. I don't know what you're on about. And she was also, a different time, she looked in. So the basement was like there was no walkout, but there was like a window here, and she looked in the window, like went outside, went around, and like watched us through the window while we were sitting there watching a movie. And they never caught us doing anything. There was nothing to catch. So I don't really know like what the thought process was. I never did anything to like break anyone's trust. So it's not quite clocking to me. Anyways, I thought that was really weird. And I never really got over that. I think about that every once in a while. I kind of forgot it happened until I was rewatching my old videos, and I like talked about this once before, and I was like, wow, that was actually crazy. But yeah, he got in like big trouble after I left for like sitting on the floor by me, and she's like, I think she texted my mom and was like, and they kissed one time. Okay, girl, get crazy. Anyways, a different time my mom like saw us laying down next to each other, and we got like a whole like 20-minute lecture about how that leads to temptation, and we were never allowed to lay down next to each other again on a couch. So just love that. My parents were kind of crazy. Anyways, everybody in this situation meant well, so no bad blood, but yeah, don't record people without their consent. It's a little freaky. Love you guys.
I'm gonna show y'all everything that my brother gave me that his cheating ass girlfriend left behind. Let's not say girlfriend, let's say ex bitch, because there ain't no fucking comeback. Starting off strong, we got a Coach purse. Don't play. Mind y'all, when I tell y'all my brother did everything for this girl, bought everything for this girl, you thought I was gonna let her leave with everything that he worked hard for? She didn't put a dime into this shit. Next up, we have this Lululemon bag. Funny story, I've always wanted the Lululemon bag, and my brother was like, you can keep it. Little did I know my wife ended up buying this for my birthday that's coming up, so I kept that one and I gave the other one to my mom. So now we got this Bulls robe. I got this zip up polo hoodie. Okay, I don't even like Hello Kitty, but I got this blanket. It's for my clients when they come over and I do their nails. They can be comfortable and they can use this, and I can tell them a little story about that dumbass bitch. So we got this brown crew neck. I've seen this bitch wear this multiple times, and I'm gonna wear it multiple times, okay? I got these black joggers. Cute, we can never go wrong with joggers. I got this Juicy Couture set, and on the ass it has glitter. It says juicy. Eat down. This is another set that's from Fashion Nova. Eat down again. This is not clothes, but this is so cute. And look at what I found in here. Okay, not one, but two. This bitch was making a voodoo doll for my brother. We got a black crew neck. This cream one also has stuff on the back. This eats down. I like it a lot. Might wear it tomorrow. This was actually my brother's bull shirt, but it didn't fit him anymore because the dumbass bitch put it in the dryer. Then we have like this baseball Bulls type of jersey. This eats down, okay? Like, my brother always likes to go to games. I would definitely wear his ex's shit. I don't give a fuck. She got some nice oversized sweaters, but this is another Nike hoodie. Okay, yep, And then we got this Champion sweater. Like, all these sweaters they're cute. And I'm glad that bitch didn't take none of them. Also, this hat my brother gave to me because it has an initial of A. And my name starts with A, so fuck that bitch. It ain't no initial for her. It's initial for me. Thank you. Let me just tell y'all, my mom got Coach purses. She got Uggs. She got everything. My sister got Lululemon sweaters. She got another purse. Like everyone got a piece of something. Like, that's a good thing about him having sisters and a dumbass ex bitch. You know what I mean? Like, we all got free shit. Okay, and this is some little stuff that he gave me. I don't even fuck with Hello Kitty, but this is kind of cute. You know what I mean? Little mirror. Bitch took a shower once a week, so I got some fresh conditioner. Didn't lotion up, so I got some EOS, another lotion. And she worked at Bath and Body Works, so I got these. These are cute. So, fuck that bitch. If she sees this, I'm probably blocked. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that's everything that I kept. My brother is a real one for giving me any of that. He wasn't going to keep that shit. He didn't give a fuck about it anyway. But I told her, My brother put all that hard-ass money into getting everything that you wanted, everything that you needed. That shit's staying right here, bitch. Right here. Y'all asked, I should deliver. It was around 7:30 in the morning. My mom calls my phone. I answer. She's like, hey, have you seen the group chat? No. I look at the group chat. It's a screenshot between the ex-girlfriend and her new man. I didn't read the screenshot. All I saw on the bottom was my brother's message, and he said, I thought y'all should hear from me first. So-and-so cheated on me. Me and my wife are looking at each other like, no fucking way, bro. No fucking way. We were just at the house yesterday talking to this bitch like nothing was going on. So my brother has been having a feeling that something has been going on. He has previously asked her, like, hey, do you want to break up? And she was crying to him. No, why would you say that? Like, I don't want to break up. So this night, in the middle of the night, he grabs her phone because she's been leaving her phone off to the side, not charging it, not letting him grab the phone or anything, face down, you know. So no messages are buzzing, phone on D&D. So he goes through the messages and he's not seeing anything. So he goes on recently deleted. On the recently deleted is the messages between her and her new man. He clicks it, he recovers the whole thing. This girl is talking dirty to him. They're saying, I love you, I can't wait to see you tomorrow type shit, okay? Pictures of my niece, my nephew, the dogs, things about our whole family. My brother doesn't really read Spanish like that. He tells my mom, hey, I need you to read these for me. She reads them. Crazy, right? Just crazy ass messages. So my brother's pissed. He has my mom go downstairs with him. They wake her up and he's like, hey, what the fuck is this? You gotta go. And no sorry, no tear, no I don't know why I did this, nothing. All she says is, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom. I shitted on myself. Grown ass woman cheating on a man who did so much for you. You gonna shit on yourself? Be for real. And I'm being so for real when I say she shit on herself. There was a shit stain on the bed. So she's packing her shit. She calls a friend. Okay, she has girlfriends. So the person who comes to help her get her shit is a man. She's getting her stuff out. My brother's kind of helping her. We have cameras all around the house. Well, my parents' house, my brother's house. they have cameras all around. So you can hear the audio. You can also see everything like HD. So the guy who comes to help her is talking with my brother. My brother was like, do you know him? Do you know anything about what happened? Like, he was like, how do you feel about this? And he was like, I think it's fucked up, but no, I don't know him. Mind you. So my brother's talking to the guy, you know, and they're exchanging words about like how that's kind of fucked up. And he's saying how he lives with his girlfriend so she can stay with them in their extra room, whatever. So she gets her shit, she leaves. The agreement between my brother and his ex-girlfriend was you can come back when someone is home to get the rest of your stuff alone. This is crazy to us because we did not think that this would actually happen, especially because my brother took her out from where she was. My brother did so much for her, didn't ask for a dime. So everyone is fucking shocked. So me and my wife start looking her up. We're blocked everywhere. Everyone is blocked on every platform of social media. Everyone is blocked. Okay? So I text a girl and I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding? Like, you gotta be out of your fucking mind to do some shit like this. Went through, no reply. So later on in the day, everyone's at work. My mom ends up leaving early from work, and an hour later, she calls me, yo, you need to go to the house right now. The girl's there, and so are two guys. I get there, I see a van in the driveway, I pull in, I block them. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's leaving because who the fuck are y'all? So when I pull up into the driveway, I look up. The person who locks eyes with me is the fucking man that she was cheating on my brother with. I said, oh, it's about to be good, okay? Tea is about to be juicy. So I get off the car and I go up to them and I'm like, who the fuck are you? I'm his friend. I go to the other guy and who the fuck are you? I'm her coworker. Nice. I go inside the house. I go downstairs where they had their living room, their bathroom. And mind you, she doesn't know that we have pictures of what he looks like, okay? So I go down and I look at her. It was like, you let me know right now and don't fucking lie to me. Who the fuck is that man outside? He's just a friend. A friend. I was like, I know the other one because that was the one who was here when you were getting all your shit the fuck out. She was not speaking at all. I'm like, why are you staying quiet for? Why? I was like, you need to tell me right now or I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Who the fuck is that guy? Don't lie to me. I was like, don't think I'm stupid. We know what the motherfucker looks like. So you got 2 seconds to tell me who the fuck he is. I was like, is that the guy you cheated on my brother with? No, Aaliyah, it's not. He's my friend. He's from work. I said, bro, you think I'm fucking dumb. Okay. Got to the point she turned around all angry. Yes, Aaliyah, yes, that's the guy I cheated on your brother with. All right. I go outside. I'm trying to have a conversation with him. I'm like, yo, you knew about my brother the whole fucking time. And you right there, why the fuck are you talking to him? Weren't you just talking to my brother saying you don't know him? Turns out my brother's ex-girlfriend tells me that the way she got introduced was through him. The other guy is his friend. Now I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So I was like, you guys don't think that we knew you were here? Why the fuck are you here? You're trespassing. You are not supposed to be here at all, right? Mind you, I did tell him, you're going to speak to me or I'm going to punch the fuck out of your fucking face because you're looking ugly. You just looking ugly and I just want to punch you. And I told her, you're cheating on my brother with this? What the fuck does this man have to offer you that my brother didn't already give you? He's laughing, he's smiling, he's posing for the camera, saying, like, you, woo! Everyone's staying quiet, okay? Everyone is staying quiet. No one has words to say at all. So I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm on the phone with my sister. They're on their way. You know, my mom's pissed. My sister's pissed. Everyone's pissed because the audacity that you had to bring this man to the fucking house and let him in the house. My brother has 2 pit bulls. If we let those motherfuckers out right now, you're toast, bitch. So then I get pictures of the license plate. Then I see the guy calling somebody. He calls the cops. 10 fucking cop cars start fucking rolling up, pulling up, like if they're on a fucking racetrack. Like, it was not necessary. Mind you, you're calling the cops on me? On me? Bitch, you ain't even supposed to be here. And while all that's happening and he's on the phone, I see a hickey. She's there with her hood up like this up to here. Bitch, I know you got some too. So I told her, I was like, where's all the shit my brother bought you? It's in the car. I said, well, you ain't fucking leaving, and I'm not leaving until all that shit is in front of me. You don't deserve shit. Cops come, they were gonna arrest me because it's illegal to park my car in front of somebody else's car, even though that they weren't even supposed to be there. I asked her about the hickey. The hickey, she's like, no, it was already there. I didn't do it. So you fucking with another cheater. Okay. Yeah, this is the juiciest part. So she didn't know that we had pictures and screenshots of their messages. And I was like, oh, so is this the motherfucker that you told that you guys are going to be fucking everywhere and that you can't wait for him to make you leak? Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the little gist of it. There is way more, but I'm just not going to get into it. You guys already got a little some.
It's been a couple of days since I said anything to my husband about him lying to me. Like, all I said was, I know that you haven't been honest with me, and he was just like, what? Like, tell me what I haven't been honest with you about. And I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you. Like, obviously you're not gonna fess up to something. Like, I know why you're asking me what I think you're lying about, so you know what to say, what not to say, whatever. So I pretty much just let it go. Life goes on. Well, tonight he gets home from work, whatever. We went and had dinner, went to the store, came home, and like I always like look at his neck and back and stuff for like zits and whatever. And I lifted up his shirt, and he has 4 scratch marks in the middle of his back. And I'll post the picture. I literally was like, well, what are these marks from? And he's like, oh, something must have happened at work. Mind you, he wears 2 shirts and a harness, so 4 scratch marks like right in the same spot seems, I don't know. I was like, well, you don't have any like rips in your shirts, like how did that happen? And he was just like, I don't know, like you're acting crazy, like screaming at me. Mind you, I didn't even say anything. After I saw him, I literally just, he saw my expression, and so he made a comment, and I was like, I didn't even say anything. And he's like, you're acting crazy, like all I do is work and come home, and when the fuck do I do anything else? Like, he doesn't know what I know. I'm not gonna tell him, like, not gonna tell him, like, so what, he can cover his tracks better for next time. Like, if that, like, I keep telling him, like, we don't think you're happy. Like, the kids have said things, I've said things. He just gets mad and like, oh, the kids don't listen type shit. Like, nobody respects me. Like, which couldn't be further from the truth. Like, nobody's feelings have changed in this house towards him. He just feels like, I don't know. I'm like, I just feel like you're not happy anymore. I've told him this like over the last year, and this was before I found out he was trying to talk to other women online this summer. So like, yeah, obviously trust is fucked right now, but he's been starting to take better care of himself. He's been losing weight. He comes home every day from work, immediately goes in the bathroom. He has to go to the bathroom. He's in there for 20 plus minutes. Then he comes out. Like, he knows the only time I go through his phone is at night when he's sleeping, because otherwise he'll get mad at me and start a fight. I don't want to fight, so I just do it when he's sleeping. And which he told me when all that shit happened, like, I'll never get mad at you for going through my phone. Like, he was gonna do anything it took to like build trust again. He's gotten mad at me every single time. Which, whatever, it's what I expected. But yeah, so he literally like just took a shower, went to bed. I was like, you're not even gonna fucking try to, like, say anything? And he was like, doesn't matter, you don't believe anything I say anyway, so. And then he came in before he went to bed, and he was like, well, you're not gonna believe me, but when I got home from work today, Kingston, our 4-year-old, reached up his shirt and scratched his back. So that's what those 4 scratch marks are from. And I'll post the picture, so you guys just fucking let me know. Am I being crazy? Like, should I not even question that? Like, am I just a lunatic? Because I feel like I'm pretty fucking justified. Like, I don't know. Well, in a fight with my husband last night, he accidentally admitted that he did shut his location off, and when he left work, and I didn't know at the time, but he also blocked me. And yeah, I have no idea what he was doing from 10:30 until 1. But at least now I know I'm not crazy. He is lying. He's somebody I don't even know. Like, the man that was, like, so in love with me when we first got together, like, is so different from the man that just looks at me with this empty look in his eyes. And I'm literally, like, pouring my heart out to him. And I had to beg him to look at me. He just didn't care. And then he told me that he changed his password on his phone and he's just done. Because I had suspicions of him cheating, so that's why he did it. He said he was mad. But we've been in way worse fights. Like, we were just texting back and forth, and, like, he hadn't even replied to my messages. Like, there was no reason for him to block me and, like, shut his location off. So I told him last night, I said, well, I deleted the app, so you don't have to worry about me tracking you anymore. And I said, and I blocked you on Messenger, so you don't have to worry about me bothering you anymore. Because that's literally all I'm doing. I try to talk to him, and he just gets mad because he doesn't care anymore. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool my kids. We rely on him for everything. I'm gonna have to call my parents, beg them to let us move in their upstairs. I'm 35. This is my second marriage. I just feel like I fail at everything. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I guess just pray for me.
What's your drink of choice?
A Negroni.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
Magliato. With Prosecco in it.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
My husband left for work yesterday at 6:30 in the morning. He had to be at the shop by 7. And then he worked all day, all night, and didn't get home until almost 1 in the morning.
said he was working the whole time, whatever. I asked him, I was like, well, when did you leave the job site? And he says a little after 10:30. So obviously I have his location, and it was like acting all weird, saying he was like in the middle of the road and wasn't moving and all whatever. And so today I went into the app or whatever, and it says his location was turned off at 10:40 last night. So I like screenshot it and message him, and he's like, oh, I don't know, I didn't touch it. Like, you can't just turn your location off. You have to like at least click on a couple things so it's not gonna like just accidentally happen. Like, it is so hard not. He's like, oh, thought we were gonna have a good day today, like, why are you questioning me like I didn't work all day? And I'm like, yeah, you worked like 17 hours. Like, sorry for questioning anything ever. Like, I should just never question anything, just do everything I'm supposed to, like, just cook, clean, take care of him. Like, I'm just struggling right now. Like, I'm struggling so bad. Like, I'm holding on to this relationship because it was so good at one point. Like, we were so happy, and like I full-heartedly believed like we would always be together. And like now I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. If it was just me in my head, like, thinking shit, like, no, it's like things happen and then I'm like, okay, like, that's pretty fucking weird, like, and he just like calls me crazy. It's all in your head, like, you're a fucking lunatic. Maybe I am, I don't know. I've been cheated on before. I know the signs, and I feel like I'm just being slapped in the face, and I don't even know.
All right, sweetie, you ready to get some new notebooks and protractors and slacks?
I want blue jeans.
You're getting slacks!